One. Let me hide Paris because it says he's. Let me hide him until he's ready, and then we can do this. Welcome everybody. We're live here at Gamer Tag Radio. We're actually going to be talking about Battlefield 6 that just happened a couple days ago here in Los Angeles. All about multiplayer stuff. So it's the same thing that you guys are going to be playing later this week. Open beta, I believe the 7th. Right? Yes, the 7th. That's on Thursday. Yeah. So I'm going to try to get some codes. Hopefully I could give away a couple to the GTR community. All right. Let me know. Hey, Paris, let me know when you're back. So I can set that up. All right, so it looks like we're live on Twitter. Also on Twitch. So that's good. And I think we're live on. Let me double check YouTube before we continue here. Oh yeah, we're live. Live on YouTube. Hold on a second. All right, let me do this very quick. All files. I think Terminal Gaming. Yeah. This is Battlefield 6. Save. All right, so we're live. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Paris is back. He didn't say anything, but
Whoa! How could I say anything when it was muted? I literally couldn't say anything, and so I messaged you on WhatsApp and I said I'm back.
oh,
Don't accuse me of stuff I didn't do. What's wrong with you?
I have too many things going on here. It's all good. How's everything, man? Been good?
Good, man. Hey, I realized we got different hats. See?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. Hey.
Maybe they gave all the black people the black hat.
Yo, I watched a little bit of the ending of SummerSlam. Poor CM Punk.
With Seth, I just loved it when Seth turns around and then he stops. I was like, oh, it's all the work, and then he did the crunches. Oh, it was so good.
The funny thing about that is, they took their time at the end. It reminds me of when CM Punk came back to the WWE. Remember that was like a long ending, and everybody's like, all right, this person won, and boom, he just came out of nowhere. Yeah. That was good. But I didn't watch the whole thing. Was it good, SummerSlam overall, or it was okay?
I mean, it was okay. It was okay. I mean, personally, I didn't like the jelly roll thing. Personally, I mean, when Logan did the frog splash, that was cool. He took that bump, but
it was like meh.
I'm just like, why are we wasting time with this? That was my whole thing.
Oh God. It's so funny.
So there's a theory for tonight.
A theory. Okay. What's the theory?
I almost feel like I shouldn't ruin it because it might ruin a surprise if it happens.
Is it about the final match?
Yeah, it's about Cody and Cena.
Okay. I mean, don't say it. Then
Yeah, I won't say it, but oh, we'll see. We'll see. Because it's something that's, I'll put it this way. It's something Cena said in the promo the other night that was like, huh, he went out his way to say this.
SmackDown. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna be watching it. For those that are on the chat, I'm gonna try to watch it tonight. I just want WWE to put everything on Netflix, man. The whole back and forth.
Well, it is. Well, technically it is. It's just not in the US. Yeah.
Well, hey, when I go to a different country, I could do that. Because actually, starting yesterday, now in Dominican Republic, we could watch, for those that live there, could watch pay-per-view, SummerSlam, and also SmackDown on Netflix now, from now on. I mean, that's the way to go, honestly. That's the easiest way to do things now for WWE. Huh. Somebody wrote this. Very interested to hear everybody's thoughts on Battlefield 6. We went from not interested to extremely hype. All right. Yeah, give us a few minutes. We'll start in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Trying to think if there's anything else going on. Oh, by the way, I got a voicemail from Keon. It sounded really bad. I don't know where he was at, but he mentioned about Nintendo raising the prices and everything. He's like, why would they do that? A very old console. And we could talk about that if you want briefly, but it was interesting hearing that.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm looking at the chat. Someone was saying about Karrion Kross not going over was crazy. He's done. He'll be out the company. When his contract is up here pretty soon, he'll leave. It's clear they're not going to push Kross to anything, beyond the lower mid card. If he's even that at this point, he's essentially just a jobber. So the fact that Sammy went over like that, they're done with Kross. They're not going to push him. He'd be better off going to AEW or somewhere else.
What you think of LA Knight?
He wasn't even on the show.
No. I'm saying like people are. Well, I think he liked a post where they were saying if they don't push him, like more to the main roster, then might as well just let him go.
The fact that he was involved in the Seth injury angle tells me they're going to do something, because don't forget that on that Raw, he cut a promo, like a zero sympathy promo, that Seth got hurt. So I got a feeling I don't think he beats Seth for the title, but I do think he gets a program with Seth to make a run at the title. Yeah. I mean, let's not forget, one of Roman's best short-term programs was LA Knight. Knight, remember that promo they had? And he had the glasses on, and Roman was like in the reflection of the glass. That was good. They actually had a really good match. I think that was at Crown Jewel or something, Saudi Arabia. It was actually really good.
Give me 1 second. We're about to start in 2 minutes here. Let's see. Okay, change that to boom. Nah, but it was been a good week, busy week, man. I'm actually traveling tomorrow.
Oh, you're going to the thing?
Yeah.
That thing? Yeah.
And then another thing after that. It's like, nonstop. This thing is not stopping, bro.
I know we're talking in code, but did you ever...
Yes.
I'll say it offline.
Yes, I did. This past weekend.
So the thing that I'm at, you'll be at that too?
Wait, the thing that you're at?
Yeah. I'll tell you offline, because we all talking in code. They're like, what the hell are y'all talking about?
Not for this week.
Remember the thing that I got invited to, and then you had got a email, and I was like, oh, it must be for this, but then you never heard nothing else.
Haven't heard anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't mind. I could take a break. It's a lot. It's too much. Too many things happening at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
No,
don't get me wrong.
But the other thing next week we'll both be at.
Yeah.
All that. Yeah.
We'll record something from there. It's all good. Yo, shout out to the Battlefield 6 fans, community sites or I don't know, social media accounts that picked up the interview that I did. So that's cool. All right, let's do it. Here goes. All right, welcome to Gamer Tag Radio. Brand new episode here. And this time we're going to be talking about Battlefield 6. We went to the multiplayer review event here in Los Angeles. And it was an amazing event. Wow. It was like a lot of going on. So many things happening that week. But yeah, shout out to EA, also Tower Bruno PR for inviting us. But also on this episode, we have Paris Lee. Paris, how you doing, man?
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
Good. We have the same hat, different colors. Look at that.
Yes.
Battlefield 6. Yeah, man. How you been, man? It been a long week, the past couple of days, man.
Yeah, it's been busy, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah, man. How's everything after the Battlefield 6 event?
No, good. Everything's good. It's just gonna stay busy. I'm actually welcoming the break here over the next few days, but then it just picks right back up again.
I mean, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, you know what? That was a pretty good event. I think it makes more sense for a game like that to have an event locally somewhere, in the States or in Europe, instead of like going to like a Gamescom. Because I was thinking about it, like, man, there's so many things happening at the same time with Gamescom. I think it's good to have just one event, control the message, just have it there. And also another thing too is a game like that that's been mixed reviews the past, and also bad ones, the past couple of years. I think EA needed to have an event like that to invite all the creators and media, just focus on that game, besides having it at a big event,
Well, this is essentially was their Call of Duty Next. That's what this was. Where yes, you had media there, but it was mostly about all the big creators out there coming to an event, 2-day event, get hands on. You're able to live stream it, obviously capture just everything they were able to do. I thought what EA was able to pull off with that, it was great. It was a great reintroduction for Battlefield. I think we've just seen the reactions from the community. Everybody's excited about this game. We obviously had a blast playing it over a couple-day period. The beta is going to be later this week coming out, so everyone's going to be able to get hands-on with it and check it out for themselves. So, yeah, a couple things I want to say.
Yeah.
When you get it is crazy to me that Vince Zampella essentially will be responsible for the two biggest first-person multiplayer shooters out there with Call of Duty and Battlefield #1. But you bring him in, you essentially get him to be the overseer and consolidate all the support studios for Battlefield under one banner, Battlefield Studios now, it's DICE. It is, oh my God, Ripple Effect, Criterion, Motive? Yes, and Motive. Those are the 4 studios that are supporting Battlefield 6, moving forward. So they did a great job. Second thing I want to say, because I mentioned Call of Duty Next. The one thing that I have seen the past few days is people online trying to put Call of Duty versus Battlefield. Stop it. These are 2 different games. They are not the same. Yes, they're in the same genre, the military shooter, all that. Battlefield is a more tactical game. It always has been. Call of Duty, arcadey is a strong word, but you get my point. It is more just fast-paced action as far as their multiplayer goes. Let's put it this way. The same creators that you saw at this Battlefield event, you're going to see at Call of Duty Next. You can play them both. It is perfectly okay to like both. So there's no competition when it comes to that. Like, you got to play one or you got to play the other. Play both of them. They're both good. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just thought that was silly that all of a sudden we got to see a competition, because last time I checked, both franchises have been around for a very long time, so they can coexist. But yeah, it was fantastic this week in LA at that event. Like I said, I am not the greatest, Battlefield player in the world, but I had a ball. Loved it. Absolutely loved it playing it.
Yo, shout out to Vince and Pella. We saw him a couple times. Yo, he stopped me, I don't know, a couple times at the event. He's like, so what you think? What you think, man? And I'm like, yo, I told him, yo, man, it's really good. The game is so polished. You could tell that the team was very, very confident having this game playable early and inviting so many people. They're like, and they were proud. They were proud that they're working on this title, So, and so I gave them props, and we also met a couple people from the team that worked on a couple things in this, man. But yo, bro, like the game, like I'm still. We the last time we played was what, Thursday? Yo, I'm still thinking about the game. Like that's how much fun I've been having playing it, man. Now I was gonna ask you, Paris. I know there's 4 classes. There's recon, assault, engineer.
Am I not allowed to comment on my conversation with Vince and Pella? You just moving it along?
Oh my god! All right, go ahead, Paris. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I did want to just say real quick. Got a chance to talk to Vince as well, and ironically enough, the thing he is most excited about is Portal.
Yeah.
I mean, what they're doing with Portal. I mean, obviously we didn't get hands on with it. We just got to see the presentation like everyone else did. But looking at it, they're raising the stakes with Portal. They're definitely handing over more tools to the community to be as creative as possible. And I even told them, I just give it a week. Give it a week. Once this is released a week later, you're going to see some crazy shit in there. So I'm excited for that as well. The fact that we're getting more community-laden tools to be able to create levels, to create different scenarios, within Battlefield. So I'm pretty excited about that as well. But yeah, no, you're talking about the classes. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna mention the four classes: recon, engineer, I believe. Where is assault? And I'm missing one more. What was the other one? Support. There you go, support. I experimented with all of them. I'm not that good with recon. Not good with that at all. I'm very surprised how much I enjoy playing engineer. Really, really good with engineer. With that one, you also will have like a rocket. You could use that to fight against tanks or helicopters.
Well, you saw the clip I put, right?
That was really cool. Was that you sniped that? You sniped it? That's what happened? You actually used a...
No, that was RPG. That was RPG. So I put a quick little clip on social media. I was playing as an engineer class, and I'm running up, and I see a helicopter coming overhead, and I basically eyeballed it, and I shot it out of the sky. But that's Battlefield, man. That's the whole point. Yeah. Which, by the way, I believe the way the classes can support each other, and I could be misremembering this correctly, but like the RPG does not have any kind of tracking on it, right? But I believe the recon class can help you target planes and helicopters in the sky. So when you fire it, it'll track and go there. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I know one of the classes supports that. I'm pretty sure it's recon, but I could be off on that.
Yeah. So we also everybody received this book at the event. We got this.
I left mine. I don't have it.
This is really good. This is a lot of information, bro. A lot of information about the multiplayer game. So they gave us this the second day. Like the first day, we got to play it, everything we captured. Then the second day we came back. They had this. They had the hat. They had a couple of things on our station. So yeah, here it breaks down everything. It talks about Portal. Talks about the classes, the anti-cheat, which I forgot to ask this question to the developers. I know, like if you play a game like Call of Duty on a handheld device, like Steam Deck and so on, it won't let you play it because then it's thinking that you're cheating. So you will automatically get banned from the game. I want to know if it's something like that for Battlefield. Can we play this on a Steam Deck or something like that? Because one of the good things about this game too is you don't have to log into the EA app in order to play this game. Like this game will be available on Steam. You could just play it. So I wonder if that's gonna.
You won't be able to play it on Steam Deck.
You won't? Why?
No, you can't do anti-cheat on Steam Deck. On Steam OS.
So we'll still consider as cheating then, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything that does any kind of anti-cheat, because it's Linux, the operating system, it won't work.
It won't work? Okay, good to know.
But yeah, you will be able to play it on the Asus ROG Xbox Ally.
Oh,
because it's Windows. Because Windows you can do anti-cheat.
Okay.
So any Windows handheld, yes, you can, but the Steam Deck you won't be able to.
Might as well try with that then. Oh man, it's all good. But yeah, so the classes I enjoyed the most, of course, Assault was like the best, but the one that surprised me the most, like I was saying earlier, Engineer. And I think my other one that I really liked was Support. But those are my top three. What was like your top three, Paris, out of the 4 classes for you?
I mean, I did majority Assault, and I'm actually kicking myself in hindsight. I should have experimented more with the classes. Engineer was probably the one I used the second most. One time I think I ran out with Recon, just with a sniper rifle, just to see what it was like. And then, obviously the support class. Ironically enough, the person that was rocking support the most while we was playing was Snowbike Mike. And you see, like, every class has a benefit to it. You definitely want to play them all. Like, don't just run out, play Assault every time, right? You definitely want to experiment with the classes. You obviously, within your squad, you want to kind of coordinate those because they all synergize with each other, right? But when Mike was running around as support class, anytime somebody was going down, boom, because you can instantly get them back up, right? There's no delay to get them back up. So he's instantly getting people back up. He's throwing out med kit, like all that stuff that he was able to do. So, I mean, I remember him just saying that wound up being his favorite class, playing as support. But yeah, the majority one I played was as Assault. And then, yeah, Engineer. Engineer was a lot of fun to do as well.
Yeah, I know we played a couple modes too. We played Conquest, Domination. Of course, I have like the Team Deathmatch. That was like a smaller map, like the one from New York, the New York level, and the Cairo one. What was the other ones that we also was available there, playable besides those? Breakthrough. There you go, Breakthrough. So the way how the beta works is every few minutes they'll open up a mode and a level, and then they will be there for a certain limited time, and then the next one will go, and you have to select that one. So there's gonna be a couple where it's the same mode, but they have different maps in there. So let's say it will be there for like 30 to 40 minutes, and then they'll show you the next map and next mode that's going to pop up after that. So once that that level and mode closes, then the next one will pop up, but it will come back. It's like a rotation. It's always changing and everything like that. So at first I was like, oh man, I wanted to play this, but I couldn't because it was still locked. But I think it worked out for this because it was a certain amount of people that were playing. I think once the beta goes out to the world, I think there's more also testing. They're also testing the service of everything like that. So I like the way the whole rotation thing works out. It was really, really cool. Now I wonder if it's gonna have ranking and all that stuff. I don't know if it's gonna be like that for launch.
Not in the beta, but when we get to launch, yeah.
We'll see. Because sometimes they'll add that like later part of the season 1, package or something like that. So they probably will have it open for a couple of days, and then season 1 starts and etc. So that's what I think. But yeah, Paris. Anything else that stood out to you about the beta for you?
Well, the fact that we were playing on the actual multiplayer servers. We weren't in because we're at the event, so it wasn't like, oh, these are just local servers at the event that you were playing on. We were actually out online playing like anybody else that in the world that would have had that build could have jumped in and been a part of what we were playing. So I thought that was cool because what you mentioned before was how polished the game is. There's honestly, no issues while we were playing. Didn't see any kind of crazy lag or nothing on there. So the fact that we were out there in the real world multiplayer servers being able to play, and it was a smooth experience. And again, small sample size, obviously, of people that are on there at the time, but that's a good sign that they were even confident now with this big event is like, yeah, we're putting this on the real servers. Just jump in and go play.
Yeah, I know people are probably gonna ask, like, okay, you guys been to multiple Battlefield events throughout the years. You play Battlefield and everything. What is it that stood out to you with this one than the previous one? And for me, I'll tell you this: I didn't like the beta from the last one. Didn't like the game at all. I feel it was very buggy, not polished at all. Wasn't fun to play it at all. This one, I got in. It felt fast, like I said, polished. And the most important thing, super, super fun. I just love the return of the classes and everything like that. Um, I had a lot of issues with the last game, a lot of issues. But this one, man, they took their time, and there's multiple studios working on this. I think they went all out, honestly. Battlefield Studios.
Well, it's interesting you bring up 2042 because I remember at the time 2042 when that beta came out. I mean, I was on XCast. Delay this. This is not ready. Don't put it out. This it feels underbaked. The whole thing. And then obviously, in the end result, it was not ready, and it wound up being unfortunately a disappointment. For Battle, for EA and the whole team. Whereas this one, this feels ready. This feels like, yeah, put it out. Let's go play it. Let's unlock more of the modes because obviously it's the beta. Everything's limited right now, but I feel way more confident about what they showed us so far with Battlefield 6 compared to what we had with 2042. And I will say this, obviously not, putting names to it or whatever, but talking to, some of the developers in there, they did not shy away from the essentially the failures of 2042. Like, yeah, we effed up. And this is our opportunity, to redeem ourselves and get Battlefield back in the good graces of the community. Because I do think the common theme that you heard from any Battlefield veterans that have been playing this franchise for a long time, this felt way more like Battlefield 3 than it did Battlefield 5 or Battlefield 1 or any of the 2042 or anything. This felt like a return to its roots. This felt like a return to what made Battlefield great. So that Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4 era versus what we've seen, in more current times. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm really looking forward to, obviously we'll jump into open beta, this weekend because they're going to do 2 weekends. So this weekend there'll be the early access period, which starts August 7th. And then it'll just be open to everybody starting on August 9th, essentially on all platforms, PC, Xbox, PlayStation. And then they'll do a second weekend the following week as well. And then it'll obviously go dark leading up to launch October 10th. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing in the open beta where it's really going to expose, are the servers going to hold up? Are there any issues, glitches, anything that we're seeing that the team wouldn't, and they'll obviously have a couple months time to work on that. But that's what this beta is going to be about, is let's really stress test it and see if they're ready, for launch on October 10th. And then I did see a comment in the chat asking about Firestorm. Do they need it at launch? You're not getting that at launch. That'll be next year. Seemingly, obviously from what they showed, because they're going to debut that in Battlefield Lab. So there'll probably be NDAs and all that stuff under that, but that won't be open to the public. So I'm assuming that will be part of their roadmap coming down the road. Like, all right, let's get it launched. Let's get the initial maps out. Let's get the initial modes out. And then we'll probably see a second wave, and then it'll be Firestorm. Firestorm is Battle Royale, which will be, in Battlefield as well. So let's see. Again, bring it back to the silly comparison with Call of Duty. Call of Duty has its place. Battlefield has its place. I want Battlefield to be great because I need another option compared to what we have with Call of Duty. I thought Delta Force was going to be that, but Delta Force is just very buggy. If you've played it at all, in recent months, there's just not buggy, I should say, the cheating. There's an extreme amount of cheating happening in Delta Force. So hopefully whatever anti-cheat they're putting in Battlefield, that sticks. We don't see a bunch of crazy cheating in that game. And it has a successful launch, and it's just going to be a blast to play.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to check out Portal. I know we mentioned this briefly earlier. The amount of game modes that the community is going to create in this, oh my god, it's going to be wild, bro. It's going to be wild. Look, when we were there at the event, people were screaming, clapping when they show Portal, because here's the thing. Like when you play a game like Halo from back in the days, I remember people could create game modes and maps and all this stuff, right? There was stuff that people created within the community that was added in the game later, in the like years later, because it was created from the fans. So that's the type of things that I am very excited about. What people are gonna come up with, man. So, and I forgot to mention this too. I know that a lot of people got to see the streamers and creators showing off the beta, and I also talked to the team about this. So this beta is gonna have a lot of content. I mean, for beta, this is mind blowing to me. 4 levels, 4 game modes, and it's gonna be playable for everyone. Everybody that signed up or has an opportunity is gonna be available for everyone, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun to play.
Didn't I just say that?
Yeah, I know you did that. I'm just bringing it up. Well, I can't talk about it. I know you said that. Yeah, but you never said that. I asked that question to the team. A lot of people didn't know about that. I know. I'm trying to promote my interview. Damn it! The heck. Anyways, besides that, I know they showed off the battle royale mode in their Firestorm, right? I'm wondering, Paris, like, what is it new that could add in this one besides just a Battlefield vibe in there? Like any thoughts on that? Like what you think?
I don't know. Firestorm isn't new to Battlefield, so bringing it back now in 6, obviously that was just a tease that we saw in there. So I'm assuming, like, here's my thought. Right now we're just launching Battlefield 6. There'll be a time and a place to properly talk about Firestorm and make a bigger deal about it. So I think that was just a tease to let people know that, yep, Ripple Effects working on it. We're gonna have it at a later date. We're gonna test it in Battlefield Labs, and then probably post-launch, maybe early next year or something like that. Firestorm will essentially have its own big reveal and event as well, where they can talk about all the new features and modes too. Yeah. So I'll be curious to see. Very curious.
I know people probably asked this online, but I think I saw this briefly somewhere, where the game is gonna be 60 FPS for consoles too. I know one of the questions that I read here is it confirmed if this is going to have cross progression and cross platform? Yes, it will have cross progression and cross platform. So, look, you could play this on the console, switch it to a PC, all your stats, everything.
No Switch.
Not Switch. No. I didn't say
Switch.
What did you say? Switch to another PC.
I thought you were, because the way you said it made it sound like you said it's Switch.
Listen. Switch from console to PC.
Okay.
God.
But be specific. No, the reason I'm saying that, being serious, is Vince did specifically say they are not planning a Switch version for Battlefield at all.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. They don't need to. Yeah. They don't need to. I mean, that's about it so far from that type of thing. Like, yes, it will have cross save, cross platform, and everything like that. So I think there is an option where you could turn it on or turn it off if you want this to be cross-platform through consoles.
They did say that, yeah.
Yeah, I know they mentioned that a couple times. So I probably will have it open. I don't mind playing with PC players at all, so yeah. Anything else, Paris? From the beta?
I will be curious to see talking more about private servers, because that's obviously a big part of this as well. Being able to have private servers, private matches that, the community is going to be able to set up and do. There's been some critique about us having a server browser in there as well. So there's still more conversations to have leading up to launch about it. But I think for a reveal to the initial, hey, here's the game, here's a bunch of people playing it for an extended period of time, I think it showed off very well. It definitely renewed interest in Battlefield, like I said, which I think was the goal for what they were doing. So, again, kudos to the entire team for what they were be able to put together this week. And y'all see me on the Battlefield dying a lot later this week. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm planning to post some video clips. I have a lot too. So, bro, the game is dope. All right, so a couple days ago, I got a message from our listener one of our listeners, Keanu. Not Keanu.
Keanu Reeves?
Sorry, really? Keanu. Oh, awesome. Keon, sorry. From Keon. And he asked about, Nintendo raising the price of the original Switch, which that console has been around for a very long, long time. And look, people still buying those, still buying it, right? So I know I'm going to look for the official price for the original Switch. And I know it just went live recently. So the original Switch went up. The price increased for $40 now. So now you can buy for $339.99. Switch OLED went up $50 more, $399.99. While the Switch Lite was also a $30 increase, $229.99. So. And I don't want to get political or anything like that, but it's the tariffs, man. Like, I mean, companies are going to raise them, a lot of things, not only from gaming side, but also tech in general. Everything is just going up because of it, So I think if it wasn't for the tariffs, I think Nintendo would have kept it same price. I don't see them decreasing it because it's still selling, but that's Nintendo. But I get it why people are angry, but I see a lot of people blaming Nintendo for this. And it's not only Nintendo, it's multiple companies. I mean, look, there's even stores that also mention companies, retail stores, that they're raising prices, products raising prices because of tariffs, So, Paris, you have any thoughts on that? No? Okay. Just want to mention that. Because I know he asked for us to talk about briefly, but I mean that's about it. There's nothing really new about it. It's Nintendo,
Well, so. I do have something to say. I don't necessarily agree with you. That's why I was like, I really have nothing to say because I don't just go, oh, well, it's just Nintendo. Oh, well, it's just tariffs. No. Stop raising prices. Period. Take the loss. Why is it constantly passed on to consumers? That's what I'll say, and I'll shut up on that. But. All of it's BS, in my opinion. All of it.
I mean, look, the thing I will say that to protest about this, just don't buy it. I mean, a lot of people that have been saying it, they don't even have a Nintendo Switch, the original Nintendo Switch. So, the console's been around for 8 years? They could have bought this a long time ago, and they didn't. I mean, and now that's the part that I don't get, Paris.
Well, that's the part. But
I'm not blaming. I'm not saying blame the consumers. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it at all. But at the same time, it's like Paris. It's multiple companies are doing it. So are you going to blame to every single company that's raising the price?
Yes.
Look, I even have.
Yes, I am. Let me 100% am. Yes.
Let me finish. I have a friend, a close family friend, that has a business. That has a clothing company, and because of this is happening now with tariffs, he also has to raise the price. Is that his fault? And he's an independent business owner. He is not a Nintendo company or like a major company. So I can't blame him for him raising the price. Companies are going to do whatever they want. That's their business. I don't agree with it, but I think it's just more than just blaming one company. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't blame them.
I know. I just told you I'm blaming all of them. And a small business, I understand.
Yeah.
A big corporation that is making record profits, no. Mm-hmm. I have no sympathy for that. I don't excuse it at all. Mm-hmm. It is insane that to the point that you're like maybe some people haven't bought it yet, right? Mm-hmm. And just don't buy it. But here's the thing, Danny. Mm-hmm. There's people that couldn't maybe not necessarily afford whatever the console price was at launch. And what typically happens, or what has always happened, I should say, until now, the price lowers. It makes it more affordable so more people can go pick it up later in the generation. Not go up and make it less affordable so less people can actually go buy it. So that's why I try to not dive into this too much because it does upset me. It is BS. Again, this is companies, again, like we were talking last week about the Sony and PlayStation games going more places, you constantly always got to grow. You constantly got to make more money. So now that these stupid tariffs are in here, less money. We're making less money now. We're making less profit. Well, we're going to pass that on because we got to continue to have record profit. We got to continue to grow. So as the consumers, we're the ones that suffer. So when I do see people complaining about this, 100% get it and it's valid. I don't tell them, well, just don't go buy it. Oh, just whatever. No, it should be cheaper. The thing's 8 years old. Why are we spending more for something?
Of course, Paris.
So this is what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. There are no excuses. There are no whataboutisms. Don't raise the price. That's what I say. Don't raise the price. I don't care about your profit. I don't care. I'm the consumer, Danny. I don't care about your profit. I don't care about your growth. I care about my wallet. So I don't do I get it. I don't do I don't know.
I can't even say I get it.
So that's why I don't. This is why you shouldn't ask me. Because this is why I don't want to talk about it. Because it always makes me mad every time. I don't like talking about it.
Paris, here's the thing. The most powerful way to handle all this, yes, be vocal, but don't buy it. Don't buy it. Vote with your wallet. We always say that. We've been saying that for years. Where there's something that you don't like and you want to protest in a very powerful way, is to not buy it, not to invest in that. Right? Look, PlayStation raised the price, Xbox raised the price. Now Nintendo's is like the third company. I don't support it. I don't like. I want people to understand that I'm not trying to say, well, it's just part of the business and this and that. Of course, I'm not supporting this at all, right? But at the same time, it's a worldwide thing that's happening with multiple companies. It's not just in gaming. It's everything is going up, and what else we're supposed to do? Then
you're missing my point. You're missing my point. No, I agree with everything that you're saying. It's not about the reality of it. It's about you're making this industry, you're making things less affordable for the average person to be able to actually enjoy it. You're making gaming an elitist club with this price raising. Can I afford to get it? Yes. Of course, I got Switch right behind me. Okay, I go buy it, raise price, whatever. I can afford to do so, but I'm also very sympathetic to people that cannot. And I guess that's where it comes, the voting with your wallet thing. They don't care. Hey, brokey, we don't care about your wallet because the pay pigs will go buy it at the raised price, and we still make record profits and we lose nothing. That's my thing about it. Make it more affordable to get more people to actually be able to play games. That's what I'm saying. And it goes beyond just gaming. Obviously, other industry, where prices are raising too. But the point is, we're talking about video games. We're talking about hardware that even 8 years ago was underpowered. Now here it is 8 years later. Instead of it at least staying the same damn price, you're making it more, right? Mm-hmm. Xbox, PlayStation, all of them. These are old. This is old hardware. And now I got to pay even more. So basically, you're telling me if I didn't go buy it 5 years ago, I'm SOL because now I got to pay you even more to play old tech. Mm-hmm. No, I don't agree with that. I don't. So that's why I honestly do get a little heated about this because, and I'm not picking on you, Danny.
No, I look like you are.
I probably should, but I see way too many people whataboutism excusing this away. No, you should not excuse this away. You should not be okay with paying, paying more. You shouldn't. There's a reason Battlefield 6 is $70. There's a reason the Outer Worlds 2 just lowered their price to $70. To what you were saying, people do need to vote with their wallets for this. People do need to make a stand against this stuff because it's not like these companies are hurting if they just kept the price the same. Okay, fine. Tariffs coming in, you can't lower the price. I get it. Why are you raising it? Don't raise it. At least make it somewhat affordable so more people can play this stuff. That's my whole thing with it. And that's why, again, don't ask me these questions because I don't like talking.
It's all good. I know one person asked mentioned about exactly why they want to get into the handheld business too. $700 to $1,000 device is crazy. Where is this $1,000 device? It's not confirmed. I don't know where they got this from. It's not confirmed. from Xbox or anybody else, not Nintendo either. So where they got this $1,000 device from?
Well, a little off on that. Again, if you go by what leaked, the European price is 599 euros and 899 euros, which we assume will translate to U.S. pricing of $599 and $899. But then you add in tax. I get what the person's trying to say. These things aren't cheap. But, bro, you and I have said this from when we went hands-on back in June at Showcase, because I'm assuming he's talking about the Xbox Ally X. It's going to be pricey, and we knew it was going to be pricey. If the damn Switch 2 is $450, $500, what do you think a more powerful Windows PC handheld is going to be? So of course it's going to be more. So I'm not shocked by it, but that still doesn't mean, hey, at least with that. Okay, so let's back it up a little bit. At least with the PC handheld, you don't have to get one. It isn't essential for you to be able to play the game. The Switch 2, you have to pay. It's the only way you can play a Nintendo game, right? The Xbox, obviously, you don't need the handheld to play the Xbox. You go to the console, but hell, they raised the price on that too. So it's like everywhere you look, prices are raising. And like I said, you're just not making it affordable for more people. I mean, we saw the job report. Despite what somebody might be trying to hide, we saw it. Sucks. Economy sucks right now.
Yeah, economy sucks. And look, I want people to understand I am not supporting this. I'm not supporting this at all. It's more of a conversation that people are just blaming just one thing, and it's beyond than just that. There's a lot of things. The economy sucks. Tariff is everywhere, all over the place. Like it sucks in general. It sucks in general, and people can't afford to buy these, like, all these expensive devices, man, and things, man. You know, from the gaming side, I'm talking about. It's just too expensive, you know. So, and look, we've been through that stage back in the days, which was even worse because technology wasn't how it is like now. Back then, and there was no rules also with gaming cartridges, because it was all over, like some games $60, some $100. It was just all over the place, you know. But I strongly think that the reason why a company like Xbox lowered the price for Outer Worlds 2, of course, the feedback, but pre-orders numbers, all that, like, people decided not to do it. They voted with their wallet, and it affected the decisions for Xbox to lower the price. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. But here's the thing, Paris. When Take-Two / Rockstar decides, hey, our game is going to be this price. Let's just make believe $100. Of course, everybody's going to complain about it, but they're going to buy it. So it's like, how are you going to vote with your wallet if people are still supporting this? You know, that's the part I'm kind of like, it just sucks, because people are going to be like, damn, I also want to play Grand Theft Auto. I've been waiting for years to play this. And then it's just not the right price. You get what I'm saying? So it just sucks. Just want to say that. But stop picking on me, Paris.
No.
Stop picking on me.
No, absolutely not.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anyways, anything else before we wrap it up?
God, what else has even happened now? We're so busy at that Battlefield thing. I mean, I'll say this: a conversation that did come up. We'll keep it nameless. That during the Battlefield event was because you and I obviously talked about the whole PlayStation job listing thing and all that stuff, right? And a certain someone we know said it's not news, and that they were going to talk about it. And we wound up having a whole like an hour debate with multiple people about, is it news, is it not? But the reason I bring that up is it was interesting to hear different perspectives on that. I think it's news. I think it's something you should talk about personally. But then this person, you don't know how to cook, said it's not news. But then we heard from other people. Some was like, yes, it is. Like, we actually talked to like other like actual journalists, right? Like gaming media journalists. Some of them were like, yeah, I think it is news. And then you had some that were like, no, they didn't think it was. And to hear that back and forth conversation was interesting, because I think ultimately I land on it's news because sure, it's just a job listing, but it sparks a bigger conversation about where the industry is headed. as a whole, that I do think console exclusivity is really starting to become a thing of the past. And obviously over the past year, we've heard various comments back and forth about, is it, oh, it's just Xbox, oh, wait, maybe it's not, blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. But I think what we are seeing, those walls are definitely tearing down now, right? Where it's more about bring the games to where the people are comfortable playing versus you telling me I got to come to you to play the game. And we are seeing now with sales numbers, things like that, that is a reality. Let's just take Forza Horizon 5 as an example. To see how well Forza Horizon 5 sold on the PlayStation 5 says a lot, because that game is 4 years old. It's been available for a while. So if you really wanted to have played Forza Horizon 5, you could have just went and got an Xbox or hopped on a PC and played it already, right? But what this says is people are entrenched into their digital libraries and ecosystems, and they're not moving. That's what that told me. So what do? You can, again, I'll say it, Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer himself said, it doesn't matter if Starfield's an 11 out of 10. We lost the most important generation, which was the digital library generation. So that, again, says it doesn't matter how great Starfield could have been, is whatever you feel about the game. If I don't have an Xbox or a PC, I'm not going to play Starfield. Bring it to PlayStation, which is about to happen, we know. But people are going to go buy it. And I think we will see the inverse of that with certain PlayStation games. If they do come to other platforms, you will have an audience that would have never bought a PlayStation, but want to play, as an example, Ratchet & Clank, Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. They'll go buy it because they want to go play it. I think The Last of Us, obviously, is a great candidate for this as well. So this hurts nobody. I think people worry about, hardware sales. You're going to identity. No. What we're realizing is people that have a PlayStation 5 right now, guess what they're going to do in a couple years? They're going to buy a PlayStation 6. People that have an Xbox right now in a year or two, what are they going to do? They're going to go buy another Xbox. If they had neither, they're going to continue to not have either and play on PC or wherever they play. Bring the games to where those people are. If the game's great, they're going to buy it and they're going to play it. I think that's the point. I think ultimately that's the whole point about it. And about your stupid console war and about your brand loyalty. It's about, do you want great games to play? Yes. Then bring them everywhere. Who cares? Ultimately.
Yeah. I think when Gears comes out, I think that's going to surpass Forza Horizon, I think, man, because it's the hype level they see of people that are they already pre-order and can't wait to play this the full version once it comes out in a couple weeks. It's pretty high, and it's multiple games too, Paris. I think it was like 6 games out of the whole year. I think it was all Xbox games on PlayStation. That's wild to me, yo.
I'm gonna give you an example of a game that people probably aren't even thinking about. But when it does come to PlayStation 5, because it's going to happen, it's going to be big on the platform. Flight Sim.
Yeah.
When Flight Simulator 2024 is on the PlayStation 5, watch. The accessories, because remember, now you got to get the flight stick. Like, there's going to be all the accessories that they're not going to make for the PlayStation. It's a game, visually stunning, just everything that comes with Flight Sim. Watch it do numbers on the PlayStation. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole point. And that game's been available forever, but you will have people that are only on PlayStation that I ain't buying an Xbox. I ain't building a PC. Oh, wait, it's on the PlayStation now and I can play it? I'm getting it. I'm playing it. And to your point about Gears of War, and we played it already, but Gears of War Reloaded already looks great, plays great. When on August 26th, you will see people running out it for $40 to go buy that game and play it on PlayStation. Just as you will see people on August 26th run out and spend $40 to buy Helldivers 2 on Xbox.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you think Helldivers 2 is going to be successful on Xbox? Do you think
so? Yes, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. And if a game's good and now it's available to people that didn't have access to it before, they're going to go buy it. And that's the point I'm making with this. You know, this is what we're realizing now. Look, it's weird. I've definitely said dumb stuff over the past year or so, but when the dust settles and you actually look at what's happening, okay, I get it. I get why it's happening for various reasons. Again, the corporations, the growth, all that money, that's what spurs all of this. But you also realizing there's audiences out there that want to play these games that simply didn't have access to it before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can't wait to play Helldivers. I think it'll be fun on Xbox. Can't wait.
Oh, you haven't played it already? I thought you played it already.
No, I played it on PC.
Oh, you're just saying you want to play it on Xbox?
Yeah. Just play with other.
Because you're an Xbox. I get it. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one that hosted a game showcase and all this stuff. Please. And look, he talking about Flight Sim because he is the spokesman.
I am 100%. I don't shy away from that. I'm proud of that. You damn right. I am Mr. Flight Sim. You damn right I am. Happy to say it.
Paris goes, hey, can you take a picture of me at the Battlefield event? And he put his glass on. I'm like, bro, this is now this is not Microsoft Flight Sim, bro. This is Battlefield.
Yes, it is. Everything's Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Everything. This is life. It's life.
Everything.
That's crazy, man. But yeah, it's good that we talk about that, man. Because look, the conversation that we talked about earlier about prices going up and everything. People are not going to buy other consoles. If this game is available on that same game is unavailable on all platforms, people are going to go with that. They're not going to go and buy another console just to play that game. That's not a very small group of people will do that. Very small percentage. Very small percentage. But if you have it, PC and Xbox and all that, people are going to do that. Just stay with the ecosystem and play that, like you said. So, oh yeah, I think we should wrap it up, man. I think it was good amount of time here that we talked and everything. But everyone, thank you for listening to Gamer Tag Radio. Hopefully we'll be back next week. We'll see. Just a couple of things coming up.
No, I won't.
You won't?
I gotta go to a wedding next weekend. So I'm gonna be around.
I was gonna be like this. Woo, dancing at the wedding. No, but yeah. We'll be back. We got some stuff cooking for the next couple of weeks. You know, and I'm actually going to an event that most like I'm going to.
Now that I think about it, I literally won't be back on GTR again until probably the 31st of August.
Wow, that's a whole month. I forgot.
I'm looking at the calendar because I'll be at Gamescom.
Yeah. You're right. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. If it's not live, we'll have something recorded. I could record something with Ree. I know Ree's here. Shout out to her. She's here. We got some cooking. Don't worry. All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to GTR. For those who are watching, stay here for our after show. All right. Later. All right, cool. After show.
We're in after show now?
After show. You can say whatever
you know what's funny? You know what's funny about we do the live stream or whatever? How the Twitter weirdos watch it and then they clip it.
Oh God! Don't tell me it got clipped. It got clipped?
Yeah, last week got clipped. Remember when we were joking about? What was I talking about? Well, obviously you posted when I was like, oh, if I took the job at the PlayStation thing.
Yeah. That was a joke. Damn, look at my head.
But I was talking about something about social media or whatever. Basically how people are freaking fake online, right?
Yeah.
And that was in the after show. That wasn't in GTR. Someone dug through the after show and found that and clipped it and put it online. They're always looking for something.
No life, man.
Yeah, hilarious.
They don't even go out and touch the grass.
No, they don't. But yeah. It was like when you said that, I was like, wait, I'm at a wedding next weekend. And then the weekend after that, yeah. And then I'm literally hopping on a plane and going to Germany for a week. And then there's no way, there's no way in hell I'm doing GTR on the 24th. I can tell you that right now because I would have just got home.
Yeah.
And then, it would be the 31st.
Yeah, because I think P is going to be out of town for the next couple of weeks.
And I'm probably going to see Pete when I'm in Germany. So
yeah, we'll figure things out. I'll have something recorded for everyone. So stay tuned. I think there's multiple things coming out this week that I can't say what one of them is, but it's later this week. I got something recorded. So Well, it says here, why people ruin it? Ruin what? I don't get what
you can turn off Twitch clips. LOL. Oh, I don't. Oh, trust me, I don't. This is the way I look at it. Like when you clip me. Thank you, because you just got more people. Clearly, what I say matters to you. That you got to clip it. Number one, and number two, you just keeping my hater audience engaged. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's
free promotion. Free promotion.
Yeah, that's all. Like some people get all bent out of shape that they get clipped and I don't, because I said what I said. I meant it. So if you don't like it, that's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah. They some of these people need help, man. They need to get help. It's like they're waiting for Paris to say something.
Oh yeah,
waiting.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, it's so stupid. So stupid. Anything else, Paris? Before we wrap this up.
Yeah, I don't want to ruin what I think's going to happen in the main event tonight for SummerSlam, but I think it'll be shocking.
It will be shocking.
I'll leave it at that. Oh, one thing, since your lovely wife is in the chat. So going back to WWE and Unreal. So when we're at the Battlefield event, a few people was hitting up, like Greg and even texting me. He was like, "Yo, you're in WWE Unreal." I saw, I saw it, right? There's a Reddit clip and all that. So yesterday, I actually sat down and watched it, and I saw it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's me, there's Trey." I swear on my children, Danny, I did not see you. I was looking, I did not see you. So when I had posted like, "Oh, just me and my son," your wife was like, "Oh, you, Dan." I'm like, "Where? Show me. I don't see it." And she did point you out. I always thought you were on my left side, but you were on my right side, and that's why I wasn't seeing it.
Because I was left side is your son.
Because I thought you were on the other side of Trey, but you were actually on the other side of me.
Yeah. You see me. It's like very small. It's like a point something seconds. Like you can see me. But the thing is, there was this guy next to me that he was always standing up, And I can come out very quick, But I'm like, I was like, motherfucker. I was the one that got those seats. I was like, yo, parents, I'll buy those tickets. Let me get these seats. And honestly, a lot of people don't know this, but yo, those seats were very close to the ring. Very close to the ring.
Yeah, shockingly close to the ring. I was like, whoa, we're like right freaking there.
Yeah.
Well, me and Trey were even talking about that yesterday. Like we were watching SummerSlam and because they had, WWE does that thing now where they'll find like these random fans and they'll upgrade their tickets and they put them down on the floor, on the ring. And I was even saying to Trey, I was like, you know what? I don't think I would want to sit there. I think I would rather sit where we sat because you're a little bit elevated. You're still close enough. And you get to see everything. Whereas if you're on the floor, I feel like you're down. You kind of you got to look up, unless you're like on the barrier where the wrestlers come out and and you can actually fist bump them or whatever. I don't think I would want to sit down there.
Yeah, I mean, there's the good things about it and bad things. Like if you're down there, you can't see what's happening on the other side. Where we're at, we can see both sides.
We can see everything. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I was thinking, I actually like that, bro. It was close enough.
Yeah, and sometimes you can even see the entrance, people walking down because it's blocked by other people, So, I mean, I don't mind just the experience. Just to say, hey, I just upgraded to the front. It's all good. I'm trying to think. After summer, what's after SummerSlam?
They're doing that Paris event.
Oh. Okay.
Because I'm assuming Naomi's going to win the triple threat tonight, by the way. But Naomi and Stephanie Vakir would fight at the Paris event.
Shout out to Stephanie. Latina. Yeah, man. I'm thinking about attending WrestleMania next year in Vegas. We'll see.
Well, we did see our friend the other night.
Yes.
And I meant to ask him because hey, if he does it again, then I'm all in. I'll go.
Yeah. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because it's fun, but man, that Vegas event was expensive, bro.
Hey,
it was expensive.
Hey, you want to know what was really expensive? Ocean Prime. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I forgot. we went to eat Ocean Prime. Beautiful restaurant, by the way. Steak restaurant, right?
Like steak and seafood. Yeah.
Yeah, seafood. Woo! I saw that price, so like, damn. Paris feels like this.
It's like a broke. I need to make a YouTube video or something. Help! Look, I need to make a YouTube video. Xbox is dead in the title, so I get one.
And be like this.
Yeah.
You would get 100,000 K.
Oh my god.
Christ, yeah.
No, that was fun though. That I love that night. That was cool because we went after night one. We went to dinner and we went to Ocean Prime. Hey, I like the bougie, so I was hey, let's do it.
You know what's funny? Going to that restaurant, I'm looking around and people were just like the staff were looking at us a lot
because I think they thought we were probably like some wrestler group or something.
Yeah, because one of our friends had a belt, so they were like, "Oh man, yo, they're part of WWE." Like they were treating us all nice. I'm like, we're not part of WWE.
and look, at that point, I was like, well, we got to act like we got some money, so I can't be coming in here broke. Like, hey, everybody just gets a water. Nothing else.
Probably at the end of the night.
You get to order one thing off the menu, that's it. Don't be ordering nothing else.
At the end of the night, you're going to see the check, and you're like, hey, can I wash dishes for the rest of the night? Yeah. Pay this off. That would be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We'll see. I would like to go there. The food was good, man. That steak was...
it was real good. Yo, that steak and that lobster.
Yo, I didn't eat for 2 days. That's how expensive it was.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, snack. That's crazy. You know, I've never done this the fans WWE fan event that they do pre WrestleMania. It looks pretty cool. But yo,
yeah, that was cool. Like I remember when we were going to the hotel that first night. Remember outside in Vegas, they were doing like that whole big fan event, like right outside, right in front of the hotel we're at, because it was T-Mobile Center. That's where it was.
Yeah, they I know it was very close to us, but man, bro, when I saw the prices of like, hey, you want to meet so and so, I'm like, yo, that's too much. I think with the Usos, how much was it?
Nah, Us. I'm good, Us.
Nah. It was expensive, man. You know, I think just to meet one person was like $300 to $400, and then with them, I'm like, yo, that's almost $800. Like, I'm good. I am good. All right. Anything else, Pat, before we get this done?
No. I think we're good.
We're good.
We're good.
All right. Well, everyone.
I know you teased it. In the pre-show, I guess I'll say it again in the after show. We're gonna get extra codes for Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
For the early access on August 7th. So hopefully we'll get those here. Like I'm assuming probably by Monday or Tuesday, and then just start giving them away.
Yeah. Give us a follow.
Yep.
Give us a follow. We'll hook you guys up. Mm-hmm. We don't know how many. It might be a lot.
Because remember.
I know we don't. I know, but it's not 100%. Paris, is it 100%? Are we getting that?
That's what he said. He was like, "How many do you want?" And we were acting like it is. And then he said a number, and they were like, "Yes, that number."
Yeah, Paris was waiting for me to say the number. I'm like, "Yeah, all right, give me this amount." And he's like, "Okay, I'll do that." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. I didn't want to look greedy. You know what I mean? I was like, wait, what do I say? Do I say like 5? That I wouldn't look dumb.
Nah. You know what's funny? Look at that. Switch 2 is the fastest selling video game hardware device in U.S. history.
This is the whole point of what we were talking about earlier.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Question. Do you think it's a mistake now releasing Battlefield on the Switch 2? It does have a launch, but in the future.
Yes.
I agree.
Again, if you want to reach as many people as possible, you put it on every platform as possible, unless they're truly saying it's a hardware limitation. That, to me, that would be the only reason I put it on Switch 2. It's just a hardware limitation.
Yeah.
I mean, I will be curious to see what Xbox, and we might find out as soon as Gamescom. What is Xbox's plan for Call of Duty on Switch? Because we know they're doing it. So is it going to be Black Ops 7? Like, is it going to be the new Call of Duties, or are they just going to put old ones on there? Like, what are they going to do? So I think that'll say a lot about if Battlefield 6 should be on there. If the new Call of Duties are on the Switch too, then Battlefield 6 should be on the Switch too as well, in my opinion.
Maybe they'll change their minds later in the future. I mean, that's possible too for them to do that, you know. I think there's a huge opportunity if they do Firestorm on the Switch too. Like the Battle Royale, just that. They could do it like that too if they want. So, all right.
We'll see.
We're going to wrap it up. Until next time, we're out. Later.